You think you know cats. Then you get a Peterbald, and everything you thought you knew goes straight out the window. These cats don't just share your home, they shadow your every move, protest your bathroom privacy, and somehow convince you that sleeping without them is no longer an option. Some of what I'm about to share will make you laugh. Some of it will make you feel genuinely seen. And if you've never owned one, by the end of this, you'll either want one desperately or realize you're absolutely not ready. But before we get started, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. Number 10. The Bathroom Bodyguard. Let's start with something that catches every new Peterbald owner completely off guard. You will never use the bathroom alone again. I don't mean occasionally. I mean never. These cats treat closed doors like a personal affront. The second you shut that door, you'll hear it. The scratching, the chirping, the dramatic flop onto the floor so they can shove a paw underneath the gap at you. My Peterbald once sat outside the bathroom for 11 straight minutes, narrating the entire wait. The moment you open the door, they walk in, completely unbothered, like they were just checking on you. Which, honestly, they were. It sounds exhausting, until it becomes the thing you'd miss most. Number 9. Skin that needs attention. Here's something that surprises a lot of people before they bring a Peterbald home. That bare or near bare skin isn't low maintenance. It's actually the opposite. Without a coat to absorb body oils, their skin can get greasy, and you'll need to wipe them down regularly, sometimes more than once a week. And they have opinions about this process. Some lean into it like a spa day. Others act like you're subjecting them to something deeply unreasonable. You'll also notice their skin picks up dust and dirt faster than you'd expect. The upside? No cat hair on your couch. The trade-off? You're now a regular participant in cat skincare. Worth it in my experience. Number 8. The chill problem. If you live somewhere with cold winters, you're going to become very familiar with your cat's hatred of being cold. Peterbalds don't have the insulating fur that other breeds rely on, which means the moment the temperature drops, they're on a mission to find the warmest spot in the house. That spot is usually you, specifically under your blanket, against your legs, pressed into the back of your knees at 2 a.m. They'll also discover heating vents, sunny patches on the floor, and the top of your laptop within the first week. I bought my cat a heated bed. She uses it occasionally, but apparently nothing compares to a living, breathing human radiator. Fair enough. Number 7. The Velcro effect. You've probably heard the term Velcro cat before. With Peterbalds, it's not a metaphor. It's a lifestyle. These cats don't just want to be near you. They want to be on you, against you, or at minimum, within 3 feet of you at all times. Working from home sounds peaceful until your Peterbald decides your keyboard is a bed and your conference call needs a co-host. Go to the kitchen. They follow. Sit down. They're in your lap before you've fully landed. It can feel overwhelming at first, but there's a flip side. When you've had a genuinely bad day, having a cat that actively seeks you out and settles against your chest is something else entirely. It hits different. Number 6. Smarter than expected. Most people know cats are intelligent. Peterbald owners know what it actually looks like when that intelligence has nowhere constructive to go. These cats figure things out. Door handles, cabinet latches. The exact sequence of behaviors that gets you to feed them 10 minutes early. Mine learned that knocking a specific item off my desk would get my attention faster than anything else, and she uses that knowledge strategically. They also pick up on routine faster than any cat I've previously owned. Miss a step in your morning schedule and they'll notice before you do. It's impressive, occasionally inconvenient, and genuinely entertaining once you stop trying to outsmart them and just accept that they're one step ahead. Number 5. The conversation. Peterbalds talk. Not in an aggressive, demanding way, though they can do that too, but in a genuinely communicative way that starts to feel less like cat sounds and more like actual exchanges. Mine has a specific chirp for when she's spotted something outside, a different sound when she wants to play, and a low, almost mournful trill, when I've been away longer than she considers acceptable. Owners quickly learn to distinguish these sounds without even trying. It just happens. What nobody warned me about is how much I'd start talking back. Full conversations, out loud, completely unself-consciously. My Peterbald responds to tone, remembers which phrases mean playtime versus feeding time, and has, on more than one occasion, clearly had the last word. Number 4. Social beyond. Cat logic. Most cats tolerate guests. Peterbalds welcome them. If someone new walks into my apartment, my cat is at the door before I've finished saying hello. She wants to investigate, interact, and usually sit on whoever seems least comfortable with cats. Classic. This social openness extends to other animals too. Peterbalds generally do well in multi-pet households, partly because they seem to genuinely enjoy company, and partly because they get bored when left to their own devices. Bored Peterbalds find ways to entertain themselves that you will not always appreciate. If you work long hours and live alone, think carefully about getting a second pet. Not as a suggestion, as a genuine quality of life recommendation for both of you. Number 3. Play is serious business. If you think you'll buy a few toy mice and call it done, prepare for a reality check. Peterbalds need real, sustained engagement. We're talking interactive wand toys, puzzle feeders, games that require them to actually think. A bored Peterbald doesn't just sit quietly, they create their own entertainment, usually at your expense. I've come home to rearranged shelves, relocated objects, and one memorable afternoon where my cat had somehow gotten into a drawer I thought was cat-proof. The good news is that play sessions are genuinely fun. These cats are athletic, fast, and surprisingly strategic in how they stalk and pounce. Set aside 20 minutes of real playtime daily, and you'll see a completely different, calmer cat afterward. Number 2. The bond is different. I've owned several cats over the years. I love cats. But the bond with a Peterbald is categorically different, and it's hard to explain to someone who hasn't experienced it. It's not just that they're affectionate, it's that the affection feels deliberate, chosen. My Peterbald knows when I'm stressed before I've said a word, and she adjusts accordingly. She'll come and sit close without demanding attention. She'll put a paw on my arm in a way that, I know sounds ridiculous, feels genuinely intentional. These cats form deep attachments to specific people, and once you're their person, you feel it. It changes how you think about the relationship between cats and humans. It changes how you think about animals in general, honestly. Number 1. You can't go back. Everything on this list leads here. Once you've lived with a Peterbald, regular cat ownership feels like something's missing. Not because other cats aren't wonderful, they absolutely are, but because a Peterbald raises the bar on what a relationship with a cat can actually look like. The presence, the communication, the warmth in every sense of the word. My friends think I'm obsessed. My Peterbald thinks that's a reasonable assessment. If you're thinking about getting one, go in knowing what you're signing up for. A cat that needs you, engages you, and makes your home feel genuinely different. And once you experience that, you'll understand exactly why Peterbald owners can't stop talking about them. So guys, that's 10 things only Peterbald owners truly get. And honestly, I could have kept going. These cats are unlike anything else. And if this video resonated with you, I'd really love to hear your story in the comments. What's the most Peterbald thing your cat has ever done? If you're new here, and this is your first look into the breed, welcome. Subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. And if this made you smile, like genuinely helps more people find it. Thanks for watching.